Namaskaram friends. So in this video you can clearly see different types of life form gathering here for feeding. Okay. So in feeding, because each and every creature is made up of planet Earth, okay, or you can say five elements of existence. Okay. So what they eat become their body. Okay. But you can see the mystery, or you can say the miracle, that every life form eat the same soil but their capability are different. Okay, human being cannot fly but these birds are flying. A squirrel did not fly but they climb the tree. Okay, that means each and every creature have different capability. And also you can say in terms of their sound, in terms of their size, in terms of their shape, in terms of their color, each and every creature is vary. Okay, you can clearly see shape, color of a pigeon, color of a squirrel, color of a sparrow, color of a crow. They are very in different color. Okay, so this is the creation of the creator. Okay, that means in shape, in size, in color, in sound, everywhere they are different, but they are made up of from the same five element of existence. Okay, so from five element of existence, and when you add cell, a particle, an atom, or you can say a seed, we, by adding all these things, five element of existence plus a cell, phenomenal capability, or you can say phenomenal creature called human being, called animal, are formed. Okay, when you add seed and five element of existence, a phenomenal amount of trees in terms of their color, in terms of their shape, size, in terms of their smell, everything is vary. So it is not a phenomenon that from where, how, only using only these five element of existence and some cell or some particle or some atom or some seed, creator created such a phenomenal beauty in the creation. Okay, wherever you see, in terms of wherever you see in nature, you found phenomena, mystery, or miracle everywhere. Be it in every activity, in everything you find a mystery. And when you try to find out its core, you reach to the same question: who is the creator and what is the creation? Because human beings are made different machine, but not so diverse. But creation made everything in such a phenomena that you cannot, when you pay attention, you cannot miss its mystery. Okay, see, in not in terms of animal, not in terms of plant, in terms of color, wherever you see, just see, wherever you see, I show you a beautiful tree. Just see its shape, its size, its color, and variety of shape and sizes in their leaves. Okay, this is a simple tree. Okay, I do not give it a name, because when I give it a name, people try to remember it and put a stress on their mind of remembering this. No, just look at it. Because when you talk about names, name are limited. Whatever amount of, through, if I talk about English letter, we have 26 alphabets. So by permutation and combination, there is a limited amount of words. But you can, but in the nature you found things which are more than, which you can name more than that alphabet. So you do not try to remember each and everything by its name. Just look it and experience it, because there are infinite amount of things in the nature which you cannot associate by giving a name to them. Okay, whatever name you gave, it is just a limitation. Okay, so you cannot give just a name to everything in the nature. Just look at trees, its branches, okay, leaves, its color, sky. So through this you can clearly see life exists in sync with the nature, or you can say in connection with nature. Without soil, plants do not grow. Without air, there is no fruit on the tree. Without space, they do not find a proper space to grow. Okay, and without sunlight and without fire, they have no energy, and they do not grow in its full shape and size. That means for the growth of any plant in its full form, these five elements of existence but we are polluting air, we are polluting fire, we are polluting soil, we are polluting water. So if we pollute our basis of existence, then we suffer a lot, because these five elements of the core of any creation, and if we keep it in a good state, we resolve many problems, or you can say all problems which are associated with physical things and also non-physical things. Because human being have the capacity, creator made human being a such a sophisticated machine, he or she can go beyond this five physical dimension and understand the non-physical dimension. Every creature have do not such a you can say privilege, but human being have. So human being must utilize its capacity, or you can say a most sophisticated machine is given to you, you must utilize it on its fullest capacity, so that you understand the mystery of the creation. Again, see a tree, okay, and see its shape of leaf. Earlier I show you a tree, and in which I show you the shape of its leaf, its color, as well as shape of the whole tree, not only leaf, shape of the whole tree from its origin on. See, this is rooted in the soil. That means soil is its initial food. If we pollute the soil, or you can say we do not put enough amount of fertilizer in the soil, or you can say if we do not keep soil in a good state, then this type of, in future we do not find these type of tree. We found only machine which are made up by the, you can say, bad idea of a human being. Machines are good, but do not destroy nature by for building a machine or for creating a machine, because each and every plant is a machine, okay, and they provide you continuously air, they will provide continuously oxygen to breathe, okay. No other, whatever machine you make, machine do not provide you oxygen to breath. Machine do not provide you a vegetable to eat, a fruit to eat, a beautiful flower to smell. No, machine are doing things which we command to them, which we program to them, but creator program each and every plant, each and every animal in such a way that they live in sync with each other, and at the same time they give you you can say they give you a gift to live a good life on this planet, okay. So this is not a teaching to do not destroy the nature, do not destroy plant, animal. No, they are the basis of your existence. If you destroy them, if you suffer a lot, not anybody else, you suffer a lot, okay. So in terms of, see, a tree with what it is, or I open a new dimension, that many people think that whatever given in the nature is for their for any purpose. No, everything do not have any purpose. Everything are the way it should be happen. In everything people find you can say what is the use of it, okay. Many things are not for use, many things are there to make a creation a beautiful thing, okay. So do not find purpose in each and everything. What is the purpose of your life on this planet? Nothing. You are just a speck of the whole creation. If you dead today, everything is good for the soil, because plants found a good fertilizer for their growth. So nothing, there is nothing good or bad or purposeful, not purposeful, or you can say meaningless or non-meaningless. No, everything is good. See, these are dead leaves which are falling from the plants, okay. After some time these become a fertilizer for the plant itself, okay. But nowadays people clean on many, you can say, places, people clean the dead leaves and keep that area as clean as possible. But when you left nature in its own form, then these leaves which are falling from the earth become a fertilizer for some time, and trees automatically get its fertilizer without your effort, okay. That means these falling leaves become fertilizer, then this fertilizer may plants use this fertilizer as a fuel and then grow, and produce different types of flower, different types of fruit, different types of vegetables. And this is a miracle, no? From the dead leaves they produce a beautiful flower. From the dead leaf they produce a sweet fruit, of sweet fruits, good taste of vegetable. Okay, so this is not, any machine cannot do it. However sophisticated this machine is, any machine cannot produce a fruit, cannot produce vegetable, cannot produce flowers, cannot produce milk. Cow produce a milk by eating just grasses. Okay, so these are a green grasses. Cow just eat it and produce milk. Any machine cannot make it. That means they eat grasses and produce milk. In terms of their color, these are also different, because in terms of color, milk is white, grasses are green. That means they eat grasses. There is a sophistication in their body that sophisticated part convert this grass into milk, and also in terms of color, not in terms of taste also. Just eat a grass and drink a milk. You found a difference. Okay, that means everything in the creation, be it grass, be it dead leaves, be it plants, be it animal, be it large tree, small tree, their leaves, everything is important. Everything is important, and everything is made for some purpose. Okay, you can hear in my background sounds of birds. Okay, what is the purpose of their producing? Why they produce sound? Why you produce sound? Okay, because when you hear the sound, you open a different perspective in your mind, that there is a variety of sound in the planet Earth. There are variety of sound in the creation. You, if you hear and then try to classify it in different form, you understand that creator has made everything in so diverse that you cannot you can say combine, or you can say catalog on one place and tell that that is it. No, it is limitless. At each and every moment sound also varies. Okay, sometimes some years ago many life form exist, but now they are not. In future may life form which exist right now may not exist, and in terms of shape, size, in terms of their sound, everything is varies. Okay, so you have, let's say, limited amount of time. So in this limited amount of time, spend as much time as you can in the nature. Okay, and understand everything in terms of sound, because after some time may this sound are lost. After some time may these types of trees you cannot able to see, because they are lost, because everything is changing now. So things which are occur in the past or happen in the past may not found its space in the future. In terms of sun also, we know that life of sun is 4.6 billion years and life of earth is 4.5 billion years. That means they live a large amount of time in this creation. Okay, and life of this creation is 14.8 billions. Okay, but life of human being is maximum 100 years. Maybe through science and technology and through some, you can say, advancement in technology, they made a medicine or they made a mechanism through which they extend their life. But we know that if we, in terms of physical entity, it is first created, then preserved, then destroyed. And it is true for everything, not just for human being. For every physical dimension, whatever you think of in terms of physicality, it is first created, then preserved, and then destroyed. And it is the nature of physicality. If you want to go beyond physical dimension, then you find a dimension called non-physical, where birth, preservation and destroy part is completely lost, because there is no sense of creating, preserving and destroying. There is a dimension which is beyond all this physicality. Okay, and how we understand it and how this thought let non-physical come in our mind, because we touch a dimension which is beyond this. Okay, and a very good example of it is love. Okay, because you do not know when it happened, how it happened, to whom it happened. Okay, and when you see everything around you, you fall in love with everything. Okay, and this is a dimension which is subtle as well as it is also important. Why it is also important? Because as a human being, if you do not touch a non-physical dimension, there is no point to live in the form of human being, live in the form of animals now, because animals of not that capability to touch this dimension, because you are the most sophisticated machine. Creator give in terms of life, give you such a sophisticated body and mind, so that you understand the mystery of creation from its core, from its surface to its ultimate, from nothing to everything, and live a full-fledged life on this planet earth. If you want to just live a good full-fledged life on planet earth, every problem is automatically solved, because for you to live a full-fledged life, many things are required, and if you go and in search of it or doing it or complete it, you do things which are generally talked in our scriptures or by many people or by gurus to how to conduct a good life. Okay, for example, let's say if you want to live a good life, so you want clean air, so you try to purify the air. And in this effort, you do many things. You aware people, you aware government, you plant trees. Okay, you find the mechanism through which you breathe a clean air. That means if you want to breathe a clean air, you do many things to purify the air. If you want to eat a good food, you try to put effort in this on this wherever you are, to uh, purify the soil, or you can say give some fertilizer, give some good amount of uh, humus to the soil, so that soil is enriched and you consume a variety of good quality of foods. Okay, so just try to you live a good full-fledged life, and try to solve problems which are really matters to you. Automatically every other problems are solved, because it is not about other people to live a good life. It is required, and this idea is also come into your mind, because when you understand that each and every life form is associated with each other, so you cannot separate your life. Okay, so let's say we talk about spirituality, we talk about philosophy, we talk about scriptures teaching. Everything is good, but everything is about how you experience life. Okay, whatever teachings I give you, if you do not, let's say, experience it, and you do not make it as a part of your life, there is no point in teachings. Okay, this is just I wasted my life as well as your life. Okay, because teachings are good if people try to uh, accept it and make that teaching a part of their life. That means they do what teachings are. Like in terms of book, people read book then forget it. If you really read a book and you understand it and make it as a part of your life and do what is tell in that book, then only that matters. Otherwise it is just a nonsense. You keep a data and then after some time delete it. Okay, and many you can say more than 99% of people do just this. And if you really want to do things which are really matter for you, and also whatever you understand make a part of your life, you have to become conscious. Do not do lot of things, but do only few things in its, you can say, in its true form. Because when you do anything its true form, it become a part of your life. Okay, just make a simple thing, just mm, live a good full-fledged life on this planet earth. It is like 10 to 12 words: live a full-fledged life on this planet earth, all other problems are solved. Okay, so keyword is a full-fledged life. Okay, that means what, in terms of human being, or if animals or plants are capable of understanding this, so in wherever form you are on this planet right now, try to live a full-fledged life on this planet earth. Non-physical dimension, when I talk about terms of non-physical, physical, five element of existence, from where I gathered this? When I pay attention on nature, when I see things, then I associate each and everything, each and every phenomena, each and every object a term. Okay, and in this manner I give a name, and then using that words I try to communicate. Okay, so this is this sound come from this facility. Okay, I am a machine, I produce a sound. And also there is a difference between machine and human being, because machine cannot produce a sound totally different which does not occur, or people do not give information about that sound, but I produce a sound automatically, and which is not yet exist on this planet. Okay, because what I produce, these types of sound is nowhere found, because each and every creature produces a different sound. Each and every creature, not talk about let's say species, because in human being a species, but we know that we 8 billion people, or you can say approximately 7.8 billion people. Okay, so 7.8 billion people produce 7.8 billion types of different sound. So in terms of every creature produce sounds of like a fingerprint, like your DNA, like your uh, retina. Nothing is same. So in terms of sound, it is also different. Okay, machine produced sound is also different. Whatever you can say, whatever types of different machine you make, but sounds of each and every machine is different. Okay, so if you really want to go on an adventure, try to understand the mystery of the nature, because this is the greatest adventure, not jumping, falling, or riding a bike on a full speed, or what. All these things are good, all these things are also to experience your life, or you can say challenge the creator. That means I can do what I am not capable of, but you can only do what types of software embedded in your body. You cannot do beyond that.